Hi everyone, welcome to Thursday. I'm trying something with my computer. Really hope it doesn't glitch out on me. Cross our fingers, but hey, it's Thursday. Actually, it's Sunday for me. I'm recording on mass recording, but you know, I'm a time traveler, so I can be here on Sunday and then be here on Thursday with you. It's crazy. Okay, let's get into it. So your first choice is this little figurine I found in the street. He has no legs. Whoa! He ain't got no legs. He's all chewed up. He got chewed up hands. I don't know if you can see him. He needs some love. He got chewed up feet. I did this earlier for Monday, and the audio did not record. But it was perfect because this little chewed up man got self-love. He needs self-love because his arms are chewed up. But I'm using him for a different one. So we have travel and soulmate. Ooh. Travel, maybe you're taking a trip with a soulmate, or you're taking a trip and will meet a soulmate. Who knows? Who knows? But this is what little chewed up man has to tell you. Travel and soulmate. You can also choose the Rhino. He's very cute. Got him off a keychain. And what does he have to tell us? Health. So this is going to be a reading about your health. Okay. Or the duckling. Ooh, duckling. It's a John Mulaney bit, but I love John Mulaney. Heard it through the grapevine. How much longer would you be mine? So duckling is going to give us some insight into gossip. Also, on the Monday reading that went awry, that didn't have audio, and I used the duckling, he was on friendship. So it's interesting that this little duckling was on friendship and gossip. Maybe your friends are gossiping about you. I don't know, your life. But let's get on to the first one. Okay, so a little chewed up man. Travel and soulmate. What do we have? We have power with this like dinosaur tank. Interesting, okay. We have nature. You might be getting out into nature. Very interesting, especially if you're traveling. We have magical map shifter reversed. Already telling a story in my head. And we have the page of coins or opportunity. So, when the magical map shifter is reversed, this is talking about people who are coming into our lives that it's like the universe orchestrating things in our lives, to where he's putting people, or he or she, or it, the universe, is putting people into our lives. They're arranging things to put the right people into our lives. So, whenever it's reversed, this is about having, like, taking advantage of that orchestration, taking advantage of the people who were put in front of us, not appreciating them, taking them for granted. And so while you're traveling, if you are traveling and you meet someone, you may not easily like recognize them as a soulmate. If we were to draw a Doreen Virtue romance angel card, I can definitely see the card keep an open mind, because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So you might have expected to meet your soulmate one way and get another way. You might have expected your soulmate to look a certain way and then it being someone totally different. But this is reminding you to keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled and your like heart open, and to recognize every person that you come in contact with is put there for your highest benefit. So this, a soulmate to me, is someone that we're meant to learn from. It's someone we're meant to grow from. It's likely someone that we have known in a past life. It may or may not be a twin flame. It may or may not be romantic, right? This could be a friendship, a soulmate who was put into your life to be your friend. But this is someone who is part of your soul tribe. And whenever we have the Page of Pentacles, this can talk about a gift, this can talk about learning, but I feel like you are traveling to learn, right? Whenever we travel, we are introduced to new experiences that are outside of our normal routine, and that's meant to enrich our lives and give us a different perspective about our current situation as we experience the contrast of something completely different from our current situation, right? So when you travel, it's going to be completely different from where your home is. So you might live in Seattle where it's raining and then travel to, I don't know, Cabo, to Cancun, to like beaches and these like resorts. That's totally diametrically different to where you are from. So this is an opportunity for you to learn about different cultures, but also to learn about yourself as that contrast is reflected back to you. And remember, anyone you meet on this experience, anyone you meet on this path, in this on this vacation, during this travel, this is going to be, they're going to be learning opportunities for you. They're going to teach you something. And don't take that for granted. Really cherish and value what these people coming into your life are teaching you. Even if it's like I'll give you an example. I know people hate whenever like you give your own, like you talk about your own life, but deal with it, people. Deal with it. So I went to a vacation with a friend to New York years and years ago, and we were just hanging out, and I think it was in McDonald's. We were hanging out, and there were these like beautiful, tall, blonde Swedish girls there who were also tourists. So we were tourists, me and my friend, and then these beautiful blonde Swedish women. And then behind us was this bitter man. And the person I was with, it was this gay dude, but people don't think he's gay. So what I think happened was he was like talking to me and talking to these beautiful Swedish girls just as a person, and this bitter man behind him got jealous that like this guy was getting more attention, like female attention, than he was. That's the vibe that I was getting. So he was like such an asshole, and he was like I think he told my friend, like, go fuck yourself. But it was in a very, sorry for my language, it was in a very, like, New York, like, harsh way, like, fuck you, go fuck yourself. And we were just like, what is this guy's problem? Like, we didn't do anything to you. So even if it's an experience like that, if some sort of townie is annoyed at your tourist, your, like, tourist attitude or whatever it is, then that is a learning experience, right? And that person may not be your soulmate. But that person was put on your path to teach you a lesson. So don't discount those moments. If you have a moment like that, it's the universe putting that opportunity in front of your face. I also want to say that if you do experience a situation like that, that it's teaching you about your own personal power, and this card talks about the power of love is a curious thing. It don't take money, don't take fame, but it has like peace and peace signs and hearts and stuff. So it's kind of like, oh, and this like Stegosaurus, he has a flower in his mouth, so cute. But this talks about the power of love. It talks about you don't have to like bulldoze a place to stand in your own personal power, right? That your love for yourself, your love for humanity, your love for your soulmate makes you more powerful. Get it? But I get that wherever you're going to travel, it's going to be, you're going to see a lot of nature that you appreciate, and there might have to do, I'm sorry, Mercury retrograde is still in shadow while I'm filming this. My words are jumbly. I'm trying, people. And I'm out of practice, so I'm trying. Anyway, so you might see a lot of nature on this trip. You may also visit war monuments, government buildings, something like that, military bases. I don't know. You may be in the military having to travel on like a business trip or something. And I also see with this magical map shifter, there's a lot of clouds behind him, so this might be like air travel too. Let's get some clarifiers. Spirit, what can you tell us about our soulmate? We haven't talked a lot about soulmates. Although, like I said, with the magical map shifter reversed, this is about not recognizing soulmates. So, be very careful about people coming into your lives, even if they're not the experiences like the go fuck yourself guy. Even if they're just kind of like experiences with new people that you overlook. Like, just don't take anyone for granted on this trip because they could be your soulmate. We have the Six of Cups reversed. Interesting. We have the Two of Wands. Okay. And we have the Fool. So you may be taking this trip, this adventure, because of some bad memories that you're trying to escape from. So you're looking out onto new horizons, looking at a new path, looking for something new, right? Trying to sort of escape bad memories of the past. For some of you, this is so interesting. For some of you, you may run into an old soulmate on your vacation, and I don't feel like you're going to be reconnecting with them, but it's just something like you never expected to see this person, and all of a sudden they're on your vacation. Like, I thought we were done, like, long ago. Like, never wanted to see you again, and here you are. And so, if that happens, I feel like maybe you escaped, like you went on this vacation to forget about one soulmate, and then you ended up running into another, and it like changes your perspective on the soulmate you're running away from this time. See what I'm saying? Please let me know if that resonates, because sometimes the things that come out of my mouth during these readings are like, huh? And then it resonates with someone. So, anyway, let me know if that resonated. I love you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye. You may be dealing with an Aries, by the way, or Pisces. I love you. Bye. She loves you too. Hi. She is my soulmate. You were meant to be in my life. I had her since she was a puppy. I worked in a pet shop, and she would hide in the kennels. I had to work the dog kennels, and she was so scared. A lot of people, all the commotion. She had to hide in the corner. She was this little dandelion puff. She was a little puppy. And she was scared, and she had to hide. Then I got her, and it was a good match. Could you sit down, please? Hey, sit. Thank you. Okay, next we have the Rhino, and we're going to talk about your health. So we have Story of My Life, Story of My Life, Perseverance, Metamorphosis reversed. We have two cards. We have Security and Craft. Okay, so I get some of you are on work disability. Maybe you hurt yourself at work. I also get that you are not done with your healing process, but you're almost done with your healing process. And I get the sense that you are in, I feel like this is like an injury accident for many of you, and that this happens a lot, like you're kind of accident prone. And so it's like, story of my life, here we go again, another broken bone. But I get the sense that maybe for the majority of you, this is not like accident prone. Like for for a good chunk of you, this is accident prone. But for the majority of you, I feel like this is a result of overwork. Like I said, like hurt on the job injury. And even if it's not like you break a bone or anything, or like you have ingested all the coal from years and years of work or something, it's gotten into your lungs and has caused like chronic COPD stuff, then this is overworking yourself, and it's just a matter of exhaustion, right? And it's because you have very ambitious career goals and you pursue them very in a determined way. You're determined for this to be the story of your life, right? You're determined to get to the top. You're determined to have success in your field. And sometimes that causes overwork to where you get sluggish, to where you lose energy, and then you can't be 100% to do that work that you want to be on top of, right? And so this has caused a lack of health. It could be lack of sleep. It could be, like for me, I resonate with this message because I work a lot, and I work 40 hours a week, and I am in commute for 4 hours a day, so that's 20 hours a week, and that takes a toll on your body. And I was happy to work hard, to hustle, and that's part of the reason why I have pulled back from doing tarot readings, because I need to rest, I need to recuperate, I need to heal. There is only so much you can do on the hustle and grind before it starts showing physical symptoms. So whatever physical symptoms that you're having, that you're experiencing, they're a result of overwork. They're a result of working too hard, and you need to take time out to rest, to take a break, and you can still persevere, you can still get to the top, you can still climb the mountain, but just rest, and then you'll be able to have that energy to keep climbing, right? But we need to take breaks. Breaks are important, especially if you've reached a milestone. I want to get some clarification, and I feel like you are in a transformation process. Scrappy! Scrappy! Dog is scratching at the door. You are in a transformation process at a cellular level. If you are a spiritual person, then we have been experiencing a lot of purges and a lot of ascension symptoms. And so this overwork that you might have been able to handle in the past, your body just can't handle it anymore because you're exposing yourself to higher energies, and you just don't have the physical strength to devote to the bullshit, frankly. Pardon my French, but the bullshit that you've been working on, right? I mean, like, if you have a goal and you want to be at the top, that's great. And pat yourself on the back for working hard. But I'm getting the sense that some of the things you take on, you don't need to take on, that you can delegate to other people. And so it's basically bullshit to you because it only gives you, it only wears you down, it only wears you out. And if you would delegate some of that to other people, then you could ascend faster, you could heal faster, you could go through this transformation, through this metamorphosis faster, right? But again, it's about taking a break. One more shuffle. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For pile number 2. 2. We have the 5 of Cups. This could also be about hanging on to regret. We have the Knight of Cups, and we have the 6 of Cups reversed. The first pile had the Six of Cups reversed, so if travel and soulmate resonate with you, then you might want to check that one out too. Scrappy! Scrappy! Oh my gosh, sorry if you guys can hear that. Also, want to apologize for the crackle and pops. I have a lot of camera drums, and I need to fix this somehow. I don't know how, but yeah. Okay, so I feel like there's some regret surrounding your past. It was about offering your cup of love to someone. Maybe they didn't take it. Maybe they did take it, but things didn't work out anyway, right? But this is the card about crying over spilled milk. You have 3 cups here that you're sad about, but there's 2 over here. So basically, it's like, you know, actually, because I see the 5 of Cups and the 6 of Cups, so we're going into a progression, and the 6 of Cups is reversed. I don't always like the term for this card, crying over spilled milk, because I do believe that grief is essential, grief is a part of the process, and you should honor it. And what I actually feel about this is maybe you've buried yourself in work so that you didn't have to deal with these bad memories of the past, but the reason why these bad memories are popping up is because you haven't looked at those 3 cups, right? You've tried to avoid it with work. You've tried to bury yourself in work. And so you didn't deal with that pain. You didn't process it. You didn't, like, come up with solutions to solve that. So you're trapped in, like, a perpetual state of the past. That's not allowing you to level up. That's not allowing you to transform. It may have been because of a love offer. Look at this dog behind me. Isn't she cute? She's looking at you. Yes, we're talking about you. He's so cute. Because the Knight of Cups is very much about, like, proposals and, like, flowers and romance and all of that. So whether you've had that or whether you wanted it and didn't get to have it, there's something that, like, your health is being affected by overwork, but your overwork is a result of trying to avoid the past. So the key to your health situation has got to be purging the past, has got to be dealing with those icky feelings, dealing with those icky memories, untying those knots in your head and getting past those problems. And work is not going to solve that. So what I would suggest is a vacation. So C number 1. Where it's travel, right? You need to travel, you need to take a break for yourself. Get away from jobs and responsibilities and deal with these issues that you've put under the rug, deal with these issues that you've boxed up that you couldn't deal with at the time, and but that are limiting you now. They're limiting you, they're hurting you. I mean, if this is about health, if this is about, like, overwork, being, like, burnt out, not unrested, right? It's a result of not being able to rest about a love situation in the past. Okay, let me know if that resonated. I love you very much. I will see you next time. Like, share, comment. Excuse me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you would like a personal reading, check the description box below. Love you very much. Bye. Baby. everything is alright. Uptight, out of sight. Okay, last but not least, we have Duckie. Okay, so this is the Grapevine. Why can't I talk? Mercury shadow thwarting my communication. We're gonna get some gossip right now. If you were curious about gossip, I got it. We have sanctuary. Okay. We have ultimate potential. Listening to those headphones. Okay. We got movement, ostrich, and a hot air balloon. And we've got unknown. Let me piece this together. Scrappy! Sorry, that's my roommate's dog. All sorts of dogs. Look at this cute one. And another cute one. Those are mine. Okay, so we have sanctuary, ultimate potential, movement, and unknown. Immediately, I'm getting that someone is moving. We have sanctuary and movement. So someone is moving home. Someone is moving houses. They might not even know where they're going. They might have gotten kicked out or something. Ultimate potential. I'm noticing these headphones. There could have been like a fight about playing music too loud and they don't want to be on their headphones. But let me get some clarifiers. So if you heard it through the grapevine, someone's moving out this time, then you're probably right. But someone is moving out. Moving on up, moving on now. Oh, make it happen. Hey, can I get a kiss? Oh, thank you. Could you sit down? Thank you. What do you think? What do you think? This is my dog. I'm sorry. She is distracting you guys. Hey, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. She has to be the center of attention. She's very diva. But we love her. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces. This is full card. You're good. You are good. Give me some clarification on the sanctuary and movement. Where are they moving? What's happening with this movement? Sit down, child. Sit down. Weird. 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 Okay, someone isn't moving out yet. We have the Six of Swords reversed, so that is a card about movement, that because it's reversed, it's like they can't move out yet. We have the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a sneaky card, so they're not sneaking out because Seven of Swords is reversed, so that's being transparent about it. What I think is going on is they're saving up. So if you hear someone that is not wanting to go out, that is not wanting to make those big purchases, and you're like, why? Then it's because they're saving up to move out. So they can't move out right now, but they are thinking about it. And they might be upfront and honest with you if you call them out on it. Like, I heard that you wanted to move. So are you not going out because you want to save up? They'll probably be honest about it. Can I help you? Ciao. Okay, let's get some clarification on unknown and ultimate potential. I think with this unknown and ultimate potential, it's like they are daydreaming about a better place than where they are at now. Like, they are wanting to move. And again, they're just saving up. But it's like they don't want to just move out to move out. Like, they want it to be a sanctuary, a home, like the right place, right? So it may be a roommate that's moving out and they're not telling you right now. Maybe a partner that's moving out and they're not telling you right now. But it's like they are unhappy about the current situation. Now the parrot is going. We have a parrot and the dog. The dog scratches and the parrot. It's like Gilbert Gottfried. Anyway, so they're not unhappy enough to sneak out like a thief in the night willy-nilly. They're not unhappy enough to do that, but they're not happy enough to stay here. Like, they know, like, this home is not the long term. And they don't know where they want to go, but at this time, they're just sort of like meditating and, you know, just like thinking about the perfect situation. Spirit, 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 clarify unknown and ultimate potential. 3 cards, please. We have the Fool, we have the 8 of Cups, and the Tower. How much clearer can that be? I love tarot so much. Like, when people say that it doesn't, like, it's not real, how can they say that? Because this just proved my whole story. The Fool is a new beginning. They want a new beginning. You have the Fool twice. You can definitely be dealing with an Aries or a Pisces, but not necessarily, or you could be one. The 8 of Cups is a card about walking away. They want to move. They want to walk away. This is a card about moving. They want to move out. We have movement twice. We have movement 3 times. How much more clear can it be? And we have the Tower reversed. The Tower is a card about things crumbling, right? So this is like natural disaster. This would be like getting evicted, or you know, the house burning down and you have to move out suddenly. You know, like natural disaster, mudslide, slid your house into the ocean or something. I don't know. But whenever it's reversed, it's less drastic. This is sudden change. But reverse, this is like rebuilding. So they're like rebuilding their living situation to a place that better suits them and their ultimate potential. This could be you too. Although if it's through the grapevine, if it's gossip, then that would probably be someone else, right? I don't know your life. Tell me. Tell me if it resonated. Tell me down below. I do like comments. And I like you very much. I love you very much. And I will see you next time. If you would like a personal reading, then check the description box below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would also like to remind you that the Tower reversed is a card about rebuilding oneself, but it's about letting your walls down. So we have this 7 of Swords reversed. This is a card about transparency whenever it's reversed. So this is about opening up. Right now, they may not be opening up, but I don't think this is going to be gossip for long. I don't think they're necessarily a sneaky person. They just are meditating and like contemplating on what the perfect outcome would be before they like say it to people, before they say it to you, or before they say it to like the general public. So anyway, love ya. See you later. Happy Thursday.